Welcome to my latest video. This time it's not about fishing, instead I've tested AliExpress. It's quite a long video, so for those of you who don't want to watch it all, there's an index in the comments section so you can go to the sections of interest to you. AliExpress is part of Alibaba. The difference is that Alibaba is for trade orders, so you have to buy greater quantities and as a result each item has a lower price. AliExpress is retail, so you can buy smaller amounts. It may also be of interest to you that AliExpress always delivers free of charge from China. As far as customs goes, you'd have to look into that yourselves. For me it's just too complicated, there are so many different regions. I live in Switzerland, so I pay in Swiss francs. Here you can see the current exchange rate. 1 Swiss franc is 90 euro cents or 1.01 US dollars. For the most part I've bought fishing equipment, but also clothes and some toys. So let's begin. First is a Velcro tie for 13 rappen. I bought 10. It works, but you can't join rod ends together. The Velcro at the end doesn't grip. Can't complain. Good enough for the price. Then we have a carabiner clip with a rubber band. Unfortunately it's quite short, so you can't fix your rod to the kayak with it. Here we have some mini scissors. They cut, not particularly well, but you can't complain for the price. Here we have a safety cable. Much more expensive than the one I've just shown, but this is good. It has a Velcro fixing. The carabiner could be a little bit longer, otherwise it's fine. Here we have a hook remover. Looks quite good and wasn't cheap for AliExpress, but I can't use it as you can only remove normal hooks and not lures. I didn't check. Next is a mini spotlight. I thought the batteries were included as it said rechargeable, but you have to buy the batteries and they can be charged in the lamp. I didn't check that either. However, this item is worth its price. Then we have a rod bag for 1 rod. It looks good, it's well made, has good zips. I've not used it, but I can say that it does look to be good value for money. Now we have a rod. When I unpacked it and saw the grip, I thought, hey, well made. Then I learned it's not great, but it wasn't very expensive. I used it for a few hours and was fairly happy. Then I noticed that one of the eyelets is totally out of line with the others. Apparently every rod is load tested, as you can see in the picture, but I'm not sure that's real. If you're wondering why I haven't returned it, or well, we'll come to that in a moment. Returns is another issue. Then we have a reel. I don't know why the price is stated in dollars here. I unpacked it, thought it was okay, it works smoothly, but for comparison purposes I bought an orange reel for my daughter from a shop here. They were about the same price, and the one I got here is no worse than the one from AliExpress. The brakes, when set lightly, it works well, but with greater braking it makes a grinding noise. I complained, more about that later. I looked on another platform and also found these Cast King reels. They were massively overpriced. As a dealer, if you import them, take the risk and maybe have some after sales issue, it's just not worth it. They're way overpriced in my opinion. If the reel I bought had been 3 times the price, it would not have been worth it. Fortunately, I found a review of these Cast King reels online, and this review echoes my opinion, namely that the old price was okay, as it was on Alibaba, and then for some reason they tripled the price, and for that price they're just not worth it. I tried to buy a couple of lures, neither of which arrived. Now we come to the toys. First up, a polystyrene plane. Great value for money, it flies and the kids love it. Then my favourite, the flying bird. Your child will be king of the playground with this one. It flies, and spectacularly. It's a bit difficult to control, but it's great fun, and for grown-ups too. It's easily damaged though. It's just made of polystyrene with a motor that powers the wings, so it's not particularly durable or childproof. But then you can buy replacement birds, which is good. It's good value for money. I mean, you could also buy a small drone for less money, but the bird is cool. Next up, 2 mini robots that walk in a circle. They're actually advertised as pet toys. Kids love them too, so they're great. I tried to order some more of these robots, but well, they didn't arrive. Nor did the second plane, and some plane kits that I ordered. More on that later. Then we have some clothing items. Here we have a t-shirt. Printing was okay, as was the shirt quality, but the size was so small that my daughter now sleeps in it. I would buy it again, just a couple of sizes up. Next up, a grey t-shirt with a printed image. Printing is okay, not fantastic. The material is also okay. Some stitching has come loose, but it's not too bad. You can still wear it. And here's another t-shirt with a funny slogan. It looked okay, the printing could be better. It's been washed only 3 times and now it's got huge stains on it. So bad that I can't wear it anymore. Maybe only for fishing or for sleeping in, but otherwise not at all. And here we have a white t-shirt with a printed design. Design doesn't look too good. I don't think I would have bought this in a shop over here with this print quality. I did buy the same design in brown from another platform, and this too faded after 3 washes. I didn't buy it from AliExpress, but it had the same stains as the other t-shirt that faded after washing. I reckon they both came from the same factory due to the poor colour. They were probably bought in bulk and then relabelled. Do not buy these. Even if they are cheap, they just look really old after a few washes. Next we have a hat. Looks good, but it's a little tight, so I've not worn it. And a cap. I thought it was okay. After wearing it a few times, the sweats caused the colour to change. The blacks turned to red at the front. So how does it all work? AliExpress works exactly like any other sales platform. You have an account. I've also downloaded the app, so you get a good overview of your orders, outstanding bills to pay, that kind of thing. You're also assigned a level. I'm a gold member. You can also be a platinum member. I've no idea what that's all about. There are probably all kinds of discounts or something. You can collect coins and exchange these for coupons, and in doing so save some money, but I've not done any of that. You can track your order, see where it is, and when it arrives you can confirm its arrival. But if you don't confirm, it will automatically change status from in transit to goods received, which I think is a bit strange. When you have received the goods, you've got 15 days to return or to complain in the event of a fault or non-receipt. You can open a case and say what was wrong, whether the goods were damaged or not received, and that's what I've done. Once I complained that the goods didn't arrive, then I received a message that I would get a refund within 2 weeks. The money never arrived, and I can't be bothered chasing it up anymore. It was only £2, and it's just not worth it. I complained about the reel and that I was not happy with the brake. I was asked to send a video of the brake and explain what wasn't right with it, so I did that, and then I received another message to say I would receive a new reel. Then there was a long gap. It took a while. I chased it up. Then they said that my reel was no longer available, and then finally I did actually receive a replacement reel. But this reel sounds exactly the same as the other one. AliExpress. Ordering via the app is fun. You've got a great overview, and if you like, you can collect coins and save some more money. The things that you can buy from AliExpress are worth the price, but if you see the same thing advertised elsewhere for 3 times the price, I wouldn't buy it. I don't think the problem with non-receipt was down to AliExpress, as they are very keen not to receive negative reviews. They say all the time, please don't give us bad reviews. We've sent it, maybe it's in the post, maybe it's still in transit at the post office, or we'll send you a replacement. I think it's more down to the courier. I have ordered things from the US and from New Zealand in the past, and over such long distances it can often be the case that things get lost along the way or mislaid. It's a bit annoying. There are the usual branded items on AliExpress, for example Shimano. The reels cost a little less on AliExpress, but because of the distances and the potential for problems, I would sooner spend a little more money and buy things locally. I've now stopped buying things from AliExpress. Maybe I will again in the future, but for now I've got enough stuff. If you have any experience with AliExpress, then please share it with us in the comments. Until next time, enjoy shopping on AliExpress or whichever platform you choose to shop, and I'll see you soon.